Good morning, friends. My name is Kevin. I'm the facilities manager here at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. I'm sorry I haven't checked in with you in a while. We have just been so incredibly busy over here with the weather actually getting a little nicer, as you can see. It actually started off at about 0 Celsius this morning, and now it's probably around 3 or 4, and it's going to get up to somehow 17 today. The weather is just wild, and we are trying to keep up with it. One of the big things that we're doing right now, and this sounds silly, but we're letting the pastures rest. So the pastures that are behind me here, this is where the pigs usually go out to. They are being restricted off of those pastures so we can let some of the green come up. As you can see in some of these little areas here, it's getting really, really green, and we just need to give those pastures a little bit of time to rest. Thankfully, we do have the space to let them out in other areas. So you can see April's family right there. They're in their little outside space. They're going to kind of destroy that, but that's okay. We'll be able to repair that once they go out to the great big field behind us. Another one of the big projects we've been working on is getting the birds' arena spaces completed. We've been really nervous with migration season happening right now because the avian influenza is quite high risk during the migration seasons. So we're trying to get the birds their arena spaces, which are nice and covered, just to give them a bit more space outside of their coops. Eventually they will have these fields that I'm actually standing in right now, which are beautiful, but not during the high risk times. So let me go show you what we've been working on inside the arena. So there's a lot going on behind me. Currently we have the ducks in the greenhouse with their pond. That is actually going to get moved today so that we can finish up fencing in their area, and then they will have access to this whole big space that is super messy right now with all the facilities tools, but we will be getting that cleaned up so they can have access out there. We're also adding, for their safety, I don't even know if you can see it on the camera, but this netting. So this netting is going to be floor to ceiling, basically, just to prevent any of the wild birds that come in here that like to eat some of the pigs' food, prevent them from getting into the bird areas. It'll also prevent our friends from flying out and potentially getting in with the pigs. One of the other major changes that we're making is this weird plywood area is actually going to be the duck's pond. It's going to be a huge duck pond that is much bigger than the current duck pond, which I think is right outside the door here. They were just using a hard plastic shell over the winter just to hold them over until we got their pond installed. Oh my gosh, it's so bright today. So this is the pond that they had. The new one is probably about 10 times the size of that one. So they're going to be super excited to get access to that. And that will be done in just a couple of weeks. So super excited. Everyone seems to be enjoying the sun today. As always, thank you all so much for your support. We could not do this without you. I look forward to more updates on these new bird areas coming soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye.